Ahoy, shipmates! I think I'm live. Always tricky to tell. Just like British Rail, better late than never. Actually, no, nothing like British Rail. Much better than British Rail. We're supposed to be watching the MSC Poesia, the ship at the back there, but she, for some reason, hasn't left. And mine, Schiff 3, is going first instead. A little bit of sunset. I was hoping for much better sunset this evening, but that's all we've got there. A bit of colour. Quite like mine, Schiff 3. Got a lovely blue hull with lots of interesting German writing down, all sorts of words. Last time, certain shipmates had given me information as to what all these words meant. There we go. You can see the bow thruster working hard there on mine, Schiff 3, pulling away from the dock. She's probably using her bow thruster because she's a twin shaft ship with 3 bow thrusters rather than having azipods. I haven't got the chat up, so I'm hoping it's working. So if I don't say anything, then I haven't replied to your chat messages because I can't see it at the moment. Have a look around the other side, shall we? Just have a look at some of this text on here. Going to record some video, make a little film later. Maiden voyage of mine, Schiff 3 was in 2014. Operated by the 2E cruise line. I seem to remember she had a whole slew of different names as well. I can't remember what they were. She must be the ship that's had more names than any other ship I know. It's a little chilly here in the port of Southampton. I think we may have spotted a bit of rain earlier. But I could just start to see the sunset in the distance. See that? Over the cranes, STC5. I'm going to go for a little picture here. Right? So we'll take a couple of pictures. See a lot of people on the deck of mine, Schiff. I can also hear some music. I can't quite make out what it is. I was listening to the radio earlier. I just turned it off. I think she's on her way to Bremen. I think that's what she said. I should have paid more attention. Build cost of 360 million euros. There were some numbers given earlier, I think, for passenger and crew, and I'm pretty sure one of our excellent spanners will have that for you. This is a much better time, like about 8 o'clock, 8:30. The other day it got to 9 o'clock, and it's just a bit too dark when it gets to 9 o'clock. This is quite nice. Although I could say a bit of sun setting in the distance would have been more atmospheric. Oh no, I hope there weren't oyster catchers down there. My least favourite bird. But I'm guessing with a sort of departure of this time, everyone's been down to the buffet and they're up on deck to get a bit of fresh air. A few people on their balconies. Looks like someone in their dressing gown. Better not get too close. Don't want people in bathrobes displaying anything they shouldn't. And if you happen to know someone on board, they might be on the top deck. And there's someone waving their phone. Must be an avid follower of the channel, I would hope. That's always a great way to, if you want to get noticed, is to wave your phone, turn your torch on, or your screen, like these chaps have here, like these good shipmates. 293 metres long, Mein Schiff 3, so on the smaller side. The capacity of about 2,500. And a whole gaggle of people waving there. MSC Poesia is due to depart just afterward. See if we can get a shot from here, shall we? To the right a bit, down a bit, left a bit. That might work. That's quite a decent looking ship, this. I've realised I'm particularly fond of the blue hulls. Let's see if we can get a better image here. Would be helpful sometimes if they stop moving. There we go. If you ask me, it sounds a bit like Eurovision Song Contest music on that ship. Maybe the Ukrainian entry. Just under 100,000 gross tons. I can hear the gentle chug of the engines as she's slipping away out of the port of Southampton at about 6 knots, I would estimate. Actually, visibility is looking a little hazy. Can't see anyone in the swimming pool. And I think MSC Poesia is still berthed, so we may or may not get her. Let's see how long the batteries last. A lot of balcony cabins there, that's for sure. Some lovely calm conditions. No spilling of cocktails this evening. I have no information on the number of bars on board. I know that's a little lacklustre of me. I think that's my first priority information. Often a bar at the back of the stern here. Let's have a look, see if there's a bar at the back, shall we? Looks like some sort of running track on this one. Just leave that for the younger whippersnappers. Basketball court. Bit of a smoky funnel. Yes, I would say there's some sort of bar at the back, isn't there? I think that's where I would be sitting. And you can see one of the fast red jets just returning. Did feel like it was getting chilly earlier, but it's not so bad now. They've got a trial shot here. Not really enough lights on. It's a bit grey, but you never know. Something might happen. A nice view of the stern. Quite elegant stern on Mein Schiff 3. Let's see if we can get one with the red jetty at the same time, shall we? There we go. Marvellous. Well, I've still got 47% battery life, but MSC Poesia, the Poetry in Motion ship, is not in motion. I'll just hang around here for a bit. A few young whippersnappers on their scooter. Oh, in fact, I think MSC Poesia is now, looks like she's steaming up. I'm guessing she's just about to slip away. I've turned the radio off, so if I had the radio on, I'd probably find out. And I don't have any chat up, so I can't see what's going on there either. It sounds like I'm ill-prepared. And to be honest, I am. I think what I need to do is I need another device. I did have the chat up on the screen, and it just filled up too much of the screen, so I need to get another device. There we go. Need to get another device to record so I can see what's going on in the chat. I've got quite a few more films to come. I've been busy recently helping a shipmate out with their new ship. Ah, here we go. Well, let me try this to see if this works. There we go. I've got a few going now. So, that's one of our excellent spanners, Carmen, saying that the morning solicitor is doing a turn at Dockhead. Oh, that's probably what's closed things down. In fact, you can see her just at the distance there. Ahoy there, Angel Monuments. Oh, ahoy there, Ever Chris. Since batteries run out so fast on drone, they do. I get about 28 minutes of flight time, so that's why I don't really take off until the ships start moving. Oh, there, Mark Green says that Mein Schiff 3 did the same tour as us last November. Iona to the Canaries and Portugal. Going south, is she? Ever Chris suggests strapping a power bank to it. Well, I'm not entirely sure that will work. Might make it too heavy. Oh, there, Gaming Infinity says he was down at Western Shore watching the Queen Mary 2 and Norwegian Getaway last night. Amazing thing to watch. Yes, they can be quite pretty at night time. A lot of lights. Ahoy there, Steph P. Oh, ahoy there, Transport Lover. Still waiting for MSC Poesia. She's not doing anything just yet. Maybe they're still loading on the rum. We want to depart port without vital rum supplies. Oh, the Transport Lover, not very well, thank you. Shipmates, I'm getting a little chilly out here. I've got some lovely gloves which were a gift from a channel supporter, and I forgot to bring them with me. They're very light, tactile gloves with a fingertips that are good on the touchscreen. Very delicate indeed. Oh, there, Glenn Cox. Oh, there, David James. Can you do a quick battery change, or is the battery fixed? I can do a quick battery change. The trouble is, I'm not sure I have a second battery with me. Again, that goes back to my ill-preparedness. I've been busy at the weekend, and yeah, I've got a half a battery. Well, I might see how it goes. But also the controller is going flat as well, and the phone's going flat, so it's all a little bit complicated. Oh, there, Helen Jones. I think I'm gonna fly over and see the MSC Poesia before I run out of batteries. So I think we've seen enough of Mein Schiff 3. So MSC Poesia is over this way. over here. It's starting to get a bit of colour in the sky now. So I might get some nice pictures. Let's see if we get some pictures anyway. Let's do something productive. So the MSC Poesia, it's Italian for poetry. Like I say, not poetry in motion this time. This is the, you see the swoopy roof to the, just in front of the MSC Poesia. That's the New Horizon terminal. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, let's go over here, see if we can take some photos, shall we? At least she's keeping still for me on this one. A bit lower, I think. Let's get a bit lower. Lower. Some reflections on the water. How about that? With the Horizon terminal. Let's see if we can see the name on the front. There we go. That might come out quite nicely. A bit further forward, I think. Yes, that's what you say. Okay, let's get another couple of photographs in, and then we have to go before the algorithm decides to take over the drone, and it's not safe. Let's come around here. In fact, let's block out completely the Horizon terminal. So we can get more reflections. Well, I say the pleasant ambience here in Mayflower Park. Certain sort of strong herbal scent in the air. Sure, nothing to worry about. The sky is really getting some nice colours in there. It's a shame that she's not moving. Let's go here. How about this? With the cranes in the background. Well, I think don't always move on time. So we get what we get. Well, I think I shall draw this live stream to conclusion. I hope you've enjoyed that one. I know it was not what was as was advised, but there you go. One of those things. And if you are enjoying the channel, do think about subscribing. Maybe have a look at some of our merchandise as well. I'm just going to fly back now. So until next time, shipmates.